In this video, I want to take some questions under LCM that I did not touch in the previous video. So let's look at this question. We have, what is the LCM of 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, 2 times 3 times 5, 2 times 2 times 7, and we are told to leave our answer as prime factors. Now this is pretty simple. Now to find the LCM, lowest common multiple of these three values, all we need to do is to write them out. So we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Then we have 2 times 3 times 5. Then we have 2 times 2 times 7. Now you need to listen attentively because this is a little bit different from how we calculate the highest common factor. So we have 2 is common here, 2 is common here, 2 is common here. So we have LCM equals to 2. So we have 2 is common here and 2 is here. So we pick 2. Can you see? A little bit different from HCF. 3 is here, 3 is here. We pick 3. 5 is here, 5 is here. We pick 5. And then we have 7. Can you see? So we can say LCM equals to 2 raised to power 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. And these are answer. So do you understand? So when numbers are repeating, you just pick one of them and then you multiply through. Does this make sense? Let's take another question. Now we have this question. What's the LCM of 3 times 3 times 5 times 7, 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, and 2 times 3 times 3 times 7? We are told to leave our answer as prime factors. Now let's write this out. So we have 3 times 3 times 5 times 7. We have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And then we have 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. Do you understand? Now let's do this. Now normally we'll usually start with 2. So we have LCM equals to, we have 2 here and here, so we pick 1. Can you see? We have 2 here. Do you understand? We have 3 here, we have 3 here, we have 3 here. We have 3 here, and then we have 3 here. Can you see? We have 5 here, we have 5 here. We have 7 here, we have 7 here. Do you understand? So it means that our answer is, we have 2 2s, so 2 raised to power 2. We have 2 3s, 3 raised to power 2 times 5 times 7. Do you understand? Let's take one more question. So we have, what's the LCM of 2 raised to power 2 times 3 times 7, 2 raised to power 3 times 5 times 7, 2 raised to power 2 times 5 raised to power 2 times 7 raised to power 2, and we are told to leave our answer as prime factors. Now let's write them out. 2 raised to power 2 times 3 times 7. We have 2 raised to power 3 times 5 times 7. And then we have 2 raised to power 2 times 5 raised to power 2 times 7 raised to power 2. Do you understand? Now to make things easy for us, we can write them out, like expand them. So we have 2 2s here, so we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. Do you understand? So because we have 2 2s, I expanded it out. Here we have 3 2s, so we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 7. Here I have 2 2s, so I have 2 times 2. I have 2 5s, so I have 5 times 5. I have 2 7s, so I have 7 times 7. Do you understand? Alright, so let's try to find the LCM. Now 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 is here, so we pick 1. 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 is here, we pick 1. And then we have another 2s. Do you see? Times, we have 3 here. Times, we have 5 here and we have 5 here, we pick 1. And then we have another 5 here. Do you understand? Times We have 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. We pick 1 times, we have 7. Does this make sense? So it means that LCM equals 2 raised to power 3 times, we have 1 3, so times 3 times, how many 5s do we have? 1 2, 5 raised to power 2 times, how many 7s do we have? 1 2, 7 raised to power 2. Now this is our answer. Do you understand? I hope you do.